amazingly fashionable whenever you come here, and you look amazing.
It's Comic-Con.
Yeah.
You can't, I'm like, this is the place I get to be fun.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
not?
Yeah.
Because it makes to see all the years going by, seeing each dress. I'm like, girl has style.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Damn. Okay.
So, where's Iris at emotionally with the fact that Nora is gone? Like, how does she move on, if it's possible?
I mean, the death of a child, I don't think you ever move on from. And I think that's the theme that we kind of deal with very early on with Barry and Iris. It's 10 seconds after season 5 where we pick up in season 6. And obviously they're both, very distraught and still dealing with the death of their daughter, who they really only had a short amount of time to get to know. And so it's very raw and fresh. And they struggle with the appropriate way to deal so that they can move on in a healthy way and deal with, being members of Team Flash and dealing with the upcoming Crisis on Infinite Earths.
So, how is Iris's business booming now? Now finally last season she got an office, she's doing her thing. What are we going to see more of that? I mean, we as fans have been fighting for Iris to kind of have her own agency and keep being that reporter that we want to see.
Me too.
So are we going to see a lot of that this season?
Yes, I'm saying yes. I feel like I've had a lot of conversations with our new showrunner. He's on the same page as me. It's very important to me. It's important to him. It's important to, the history of the Flash. I think we'll finally get into that. I hope we do it justice. It's been a long time coming. We're in our 6th season, and for us to really only be getting to Iris being the ace reporter that she's known to be, it's a little unfortunate, but I'm glad we've gotten there. She's hiring new employees. We're going to see a lot of new characters showing up at the Citizen. It's going to be its own set, its own kind of storyline. There's a lot going on there. You'll see Dibney popping in a lot because he's down the hall. It'll just give a freshness to the show, I think, without everyone always being in Star Labs. It's a new place for Iris to kind of congregate.
Iris has gotten to both do huge emotional arcs with the loss of a child, but also you've had Powers.
Yeah.
As an actress, what's been the most surprisingly fun thing that this show has let you do?
It's interesting you say that. I really enjoyed suiting up. I don't know that I'd want to do it the way that Grant does it. He's got to do it all the time. Vancouver's not always warm. He does a lot of exterior night shoots. Thankfully, I'm indoors a lot during the day. I get to go home to my dog. But it was really fun to suit up. I've never had more fun on this show than being able to slide in and do all these special effects stuff and just have fun as a superhero. But I think the biggest thing for me is the moments that we've added humor to the show and they've allowed Iris to be funny and have her own sense of humor. For me, as an actress, that's been my favorite part because I found things in my acting that I'm like, oh, I really like humor, I really like comedy, and this is something that I would love to lean into more. So I'm always looking for those moments on the show because I feel like I cry a lot. I'm tired of crying.
I feel like you and Grant both.
We're just always a mess.
So what can you tease about their relationship this season?
So far, so good that I know of. I mean, obviously it's a little bumpy with the death of Nora and trying to navigate that. But like any married couple, I think, their goal is to be married forever. I don't think there's an option for divorce or anything like that. I just think it's dealing with these things in a way that's healthy.
So we've seen a lot of actors in the era where starting to, they're directing their own episodes, stuff like that. Is something that now the 6th season, something you would be interested in doing in the near future?
I don't know. It's not something immediately that I feel drawn to do, and I don't ever want, in my life and in my career, I don't ever want to do something just for the sake of doing it. I have to do it because I feel impassioned and motivated to do it. I'm not there yet. I really still very much care about the craft of acting. It's what I've always dreamed to do. It's what I hope to continue to do after this in a very serious way. And so for me, that's where my focus is on the show and being an actor and giving justice to that. Not to say that I won't ever do it. I think maybe, towards the end of my tenure on the show, it might be something that I dabble in. Why not?
I think you would rock at it. So.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I think it's something I would definitely love to try and do at some point. I just don't know that it's going to happen right now.
One quick question.
And that's it.
What other member of Team Flash would you like to see Iris interact with more?
Carlos. There were some fun moments we've had over the seasons where we get to share that humor that I was talking about that I really enjoy. I love Carlos's sense of humor. I think he's an excellent actor, and I love getting to like bounce off of him, and I'd love to do that more.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Okay.